Tes. Kali ini saya akan mencoba untuk live coding tentang bagaimana cara membuat custom action yang akan mengakses ke API atau web service. Oke, kita langsung aja. Sebentar. So the possible delivery status is wait a minute. This one is not the new one. Sorry for the delay. Okay, this one for the open inquiry possible status. And this one for okay, this one for the delivery status. So I have read the email from the client that delivery status possible value are which one? This should be all on the lowercase. So yeah, so this one are the possible value for the delivery status. So we need to add something on the action account open deliveries with status or the customization that related for these stories. They can translate some of conversation should be triggered this customization. As you can see, the sample of the question is quite straightforward. Ready for peak, ready for release, peak, and back ordered. So I don't think we need to change those for now. So we just run through the follow just run the training, and we can check whether this API call is triggered or not. So let me get back to the stories. Actually, I mean the NLU. So ready for pickup, ready for pick. There is two different things. So I will just stick for this case because the client just giving this for a sample. So I will not being creative to put it some possibilities. Okay, we save it, and now we need to run it. I mean, we need to train the RASA about this new NLU and new stories. So how we do that? We can just like RASA train. As you can see here, I created two terminal in this VS Code. So one for the training and for the test using RASA cell, and the other one is for the running the action server. Okay, we have an error on this domain name item name. Okay, we check on the domain YAML. Where is it? This one. So the error is on the line 51. What caused the error? Okay, it seems to be normal. Custom name, deliveries. Oh, I put it double. Item name. They say item name. Item name is error. Okay, maybe I just delete on the delivery status which is already there. I make it a mistake by adding a duplicate one, and the other this one is the error that I'm talking about. Okay, it's resolved then, should be solved then. So item name, why it's error? Hmm. Fail to read domain email while constructing a mapping. Column 3. Why? I mean, should be work. Maybe I will save it and then see how the error. Oh, wait. Oh, so there is no error now, but there is a warning. We will take a look at that. So yeah, the duplicate value make that error. Let's confirm that. This one this is the expected error actually, but because I already requested somehow I already requested the client to change the web service because of the example of the parameter value of the web service is something similar like this, and somehow the RASA cannot read the value that I don't know, maybe it's related to unmeaningful word or else, because they said that the cause of the error is this one, the dot at the end of the word. So I have a request to my client on changing their API so they can just put it the value without the dot on the suffix. So yeah, this is the expected not error, I mean warning, because it caused the implication is the training data will not work, will not trigger the story that related to this uh, training data. So yeah, need to be fixed. But in this case, I will not talk about that. So there are other warning, which is what is this? Loading domain from failed. Using empty domain, duplicate existing domain. Accommodate domain and delivery status. It's still multiple. Okay, the entity is also duplicated. Okay, and what else? It's okay now. Let's save it. And let's try train again. So, oh, the train is not done yet actually. It's quite long. Because actually this project is quite big and I already make some bunch of stories. It's around, maybe right now it's around almost 20 stories, which is each of story can have multiple possibility of the uh, storyline, what we call in Rasa. I just call it storyline because something like I told you earlier about the custom action that open deliveries with status when the warehouse is required and mandatory. And the question that user asks is there is not mention warehouse in it, so we need to ask first the warehouse. So also about the warehouse name, actually the client want to make the warehouse name is persistent. So when they talk to when the user talk to the chatbot, actually uh, they don't need mention about the warehouse anymore if they already mentioned in the beginning of the conversation. So that the client wants. So I put it some slot set on each of the story that, or I mean the custom action that uh, trigger or require the warehouse name. So whenever that uh, custom action triggered, the warehouse name will be stored or replaced if the customer or the client or the user um, change the name of the warehouse. Like I mentioned, the warehouse name, but the different with the previous one. The previous one. So yeah, to our VS Code, I will in one again because there is a bug. Yeah, but the duplication of the entities and also slot. So it should be now. Right now there's no that. Okay. This is my first time of live coding and do the streaming on the YouTube. So yeah, sorry if there is some unstructured on how I explain on how I do the code because just like this is just like my normal activity when do the coding. So yeah, feel free to if you have a question or something that I told in this video or stream is not clear, you can ask me in the comment section, or you can just direct message me. Okay, I wish I have a better machine so the training process would be much quicker because when I start this project, um, it's the processing time is still okay. I mean, it's fast enough for me, but like now when I already put a lot of stories, a lot of custom action in it, it's become longer and longer. And in this project, actually, uh, this right now is I will finish it uh, developing this as a chatbot by adding like about more 10 more stories. I'm sorry about the noise on the background because I'm at home. Maybe I will mute first while we waiting. And one thing because do the code based on my understanding somehow, or sometimes I did a mistake that the way that I code is not the best practice or the right way to do developing some feature. So feel free if you maybe you have an experience that the, some for example the key use case of the uh, question about some stories that you feel like, oh, I made mistake. You should not make that into custom action. You should change that into a form action, something like that. Because last time I checked that form action is quite good for the keeping the conversation still in line. So, but the problem is I cannot trigger the API call from the from action. That's the reason why I'm using the default on not just I mean using the custom action without using the form action uh, to code this use case. Yeah, that's the reason. But again, I'm still trying to understand the form action because my understanding right now is a form action is only used for something like collecting the value that needed for certain story. For example, like the same the what I've learned from the tutorial of the RASA or yeah the demo or application that RASA uh, provide in the GitHub about the finance chatbot finance demo. They're using form and the form is actually just for like for example, if user asking about the credit card balance, there is requirement for that before the chatbot can answer the balance of user credit card. The chatbot need to ask a certain some of question that related to this data. For example, like what are your credit card, and then maybe like what is your name. So in the end, they will compose those value from the form question questions, and then they will. I'm still thinking that it should be can be if already the form is already uh, uh, what we call in English fulfilled all the mandatory, especially mandatory field is already fulfilled, then you should can trigger the custom action or make an API call. That's maybe right now my study is something like that. But why I don't use from action for this matter because it's all quite similar with this finance demo about asking the credit card balance um, because I find it I'm not really needed for that from yet from action yet because I just need to put it some a statement if else statement if the field requirement is not fulfilled, then sorry, it's not right. Then the chatbot should trigger a question to the user that asking the field that empty or needed for the certain customization or API call. That's so you can see if you look at my code here. My God, it's so slow. Okay, it's already open. If you look at on my custom action here, I just need to put it something like this and done. I mean, it's quite simple for me. Rather than I'm using the form action, which is I will create a separate action for that matter. So yeah, I think maybe someday I will use form action for complex requirement. So yeah, for right now I don't need the form action. I just need a custom action, the uh, default custom action. Sorry, why I put it from validation action here? You see, let this. Okay, so it's not done yet. So you can see there is an actually not much. It's around 116 examples, but so run so slow. Maybe if I will make an edited video after the stream, I will just cut this process. Just this waste of time. Okay. Oh, it's complete. Okay. The test is now. Okay, come on. Okay, now we can press our chatbot by running so you can put it debug mode so we can know the what happened under the hood. Since I'm using not the default one, so I need to mention it. So if you are using default or that RASA provided in this um, framework, so you don't have to put it. So yeah, Now we can. Oh my god, should I restart my laptop? Because it's so slow. For just opening the RASA shell, it's so slow. Maybe I should close some of the application that's not related for this code. Okay, as you can see, uh, this is the when we open the debug mode, there will be a message or log info on how this working. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I think I have to stop the streaming after this and then start the new one because it's very slow. Cannot do code on this. Oh yeah. Now it's the rapid was active. We can just question it is. Okay. We should ask. We can ask one of these questions. So okay, maybe I will make it bigger. What happened on those? Uh, see here. Using the cat and blah blah blah. We don't need to worry about that. Ah, this is response from the chatbot, which is like I said earlier, when the action is triggered but the warehouse is not set yet, as you can see here, the warehouse none. So the chatbot will be asked since um, the warehouse name is mandatory for the custom action. I mean, for the API call. So yeah, we need to the chatbot will ask first. So this demo name of the warehouse should be one. Can enter, and the expected result predicted. The chatbot will be continue on running the action, the custom action that the previous one triggered. This one, so should be there. So we hit enter. Okay. Oh, there's an error. Okay. Before we go back to my code, uh, we will check this first. So here, the slot solely fulfilled with the warehouse name. So again, if we ask now the same question, the chatbot will not asking the warehouse name again because it's already set up here. And also for this estimation, they also set the delivery status, which is the ready for pickup. Okay, if we ask again, see this the chatbot will not ask again about the warehouse. And now we need to find out what causing this error. To counter exception while running action, but we'll continue. Okay, what is this? Action.py. Oh, internal server or client has an error. Hmm. Let me check. Uh, is it the API done? Oh my code is wrong. Let me check the other previous story that I made. Okay, the web server is working, so there's something wrong in my code. So okay, we make it smaller. We will delete this actually, maybe not. I'll just make it as a. I'm sorry, there is a bird in my window. Phew. Sorry about that. Okay. Actually, we can check on the action server. What happened there? Oh, actually, oh no, this one. Actually, the status code is success, but somehow. Okay, in line 43. 43 here. Huh, what happened here? Should be okay. I'm trying to check if I post the same data. Please. Oh, come on. Ah, that's the wrong button. Okay. Hmm. Ah, there is no result. That's why it's causing error. Why this happen? I check the documentation first. Everything is okay because the status on status on warehouse is the required one. Why there is an error when I am not putting this? Yeah, but five. Hmm? Close loop.